Thursday, April 24th, 2025, and I just arrived at the dacha, and I'm surprised at what I see. I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm going to show you. Here it is. All the rocks that were over here have been pushed down here, but I still can't get through to our yard. Anyways, it is a bit of a progress, so at least they got good intentions. So I guess if they do 10 meters a week, no, let's say 5 meters a week, maybe within a month they will get to our gate over there. Anyways, it's good to know that at least they are moving in the right direction, so that's good. All right, well, let's go to the dacha and let's start working. All right, well, I'm here at the dacha, and my friend Vova came over. There he is, leaving, going back to his place. He saw me walking up, and he decided to walk over. Had a little bit of a chit-chat. Now he's gone. He said he's got to go plant some onions. There he is. He's leaving. All right, what do I got planned for today? Well, I need to go into the greenhouse, and I need to water my rediska, the radishes. And then I need to do more aerating, so I gotta clean up. Let's say like right over here, there's all these leaves and stuff. So if I can get that done today, that's great. If I really have the energy, I want to aerate that over there. Raking, basically. That's that. What's the temperature like? Let's go take a look. Plus 11 degrees Celsius. Well, plus 11, not too hot, not too cold. As long as it doesn't rain, I'll be happy with it. All right, I got to change into my work jacket, and let's go start watering the rediska. Okay, it's been about a week. Let's see, since Sunday, so yeah, 5 days. And I haven't watered the radishes, so they are coming up. They're not too high. I thought they would have been higher. Anyways, I got the water, so I'm just going to pour it into here, and then I could just run it through the funnel. All right, let's start the watering. And there it is. Takes all of probably 20 seconds to water it. Actually, the ground was pretty moist, so it wasn't that dry, so I wasn't really too worried that the radish were not getting enough water. There's a little bit of red already. Well, that's good. Let's get a closer look. Yeah, probably in about 3 weeks, maybe a month, we'll be eating our radish. All right, so the radish is done. It's watered. And I'm going to get the wheelbarrow, get my 2 rakes, walk over here, and start raking. All right, let's go to work. This is the 5th wheelbarrow load of leaves and dirt and pieces of wood that I've cleaned up. Let's check it out. So here it is. It's all raked up all along here and all along here. Now this area right here is going to be seeded with grass, and over here we're going to seed it with grass. So this was filled in last fall, and this over here is all cleaned up. I didn't go underneath the roses. I won't clean that up until I stand everything up. And of course, this will be seeded. This was last year's. There was a bit of a dip there. I don't know what happened, because I had this all leveled out a year and a half ago. And then this dip appeared. And when I was mowing the lawn, I would always go over that dip, and the blade would hit the ground. And I didn't want it to get dull. And this is done. Right here, this section all along here. So, yeah, things are going pretty slow, but I'm progressing, moving forward. And I'll take this wheelbarrow away and find another location to start raking, doing the aerating. All right, let's go back to work. All right, so a few days ago, I was cleaning up around here, and actually it looks so much better. And I left the front lawn untouched. So what I got to do now is work on the front lawn here. And there's a lot of grass that's dead, that's got to be raked up, and all the leaves. And it's going to be so much better because the new grass has a hard time trying to push through all the leaves and the dry grass that have been pressed down with the snow. So basically, up to the swing over there and to the fir tree, and I should get about, I figure about 2 wheelbarrow loads out of this. All right, let's go to work. I'm about halfway through raking up the front of the lawn, and I want to turn the camera around. I want to show you what the difference is that once it's raked to with it not being raked. There you go. You can clearly see that once it's raked, all the green grass starts showing, whereas this right here, I'm kind of working into the center. It is not looking good. That over there looks so much better. Same with this over here. And of course, I got a distraction job right over here. So before I continue, I got to bring the wheelbarrow in, and I got to pick all this stuff up right here. So had it pruned, and everything is just laying. Doesn't look good. So I'll have to spend a few minutes here picking this up, and then I will continue to work on this section right over here. All right, let's go back to work. Okay, everything's all cleaned up, and just like I called it, I said it would take 2 wheelbarrow loads of grass and leaves and whatnot. There it is, and there was 1 wheelbarrow load that came from there from the prunings. So yeah, there it is. Lawn looks pretty good, and I still got some time. I think I'm gonna go find another area to do more raking. All right, let's go back to work. I still have a little bit more time, so I figure I can rake this area up right here. And if I have time, I will push that way. But I want to see how much of this I can get right here. All right, let's go to work. All right, finish this section off right here. And it is looking so much better. So all the leaves and stuff are right over there. So there it is. Another little block done. Cool. Okay, so the wind is picking up a little bit. I don't know if you could see right over here, but those big long pieces of grass are moving. And I think it's gonna rain because there's some gray clouds that are rolling in. So I figured I'm gonna still push it a little bit more. I wanna try clean this area up over here and then go home. All right, let's go to work. Okay, I finished off this little section, and it is starting to rain a little bit, but I'm going to turn the camera around, show you what I did. Here it is. So basically right from the rakes, and kind of ran a line like that, and all the way to the wheelbarrow. And I got 1 wheelbarrow load of grass, leaves, little bits of sticks or whatever there was. And that's that. So yeah, there's this whole section here is now cleaned up. Cool. Well, it's 8.5 degrees Celsius right now. So 8.5 degrees Celsius, it cooled down a little bit, and it's starting to rain now, and I am done. I'm very satisfied with what I did. Lots of raking. Kind of reminds me of like Farmville. You know, that game that was really popular, I don't know, what, 10 years ago, where you would have to plant, and then water, and then harvest, and then you can expand your territory. Well, I kind of felt like that with the raking today. So I managed to do this section around here, around Mad Max. Got the front lawn all done. And that big section way over there where I was working for the last hour or so. And I'm done now. And it's starting to rain, which is good. That the grass is going to start turning green. So yeah, there's still some of this dead stuff. I mean, right there in the center of the lawn. And over here, it's, even though I aerated it and I raked it up, but you can't seem to get everything. So there's still a lot of white patches. But with this rain that's coming down, you know, give it a couple days and it's going to be nice and green. All right, I got to get going. So if you like this video, smash the like button, leave a comment, and if you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Also hit that little bell so that when I upload a video, you'll be notified. No, I don't make any money on these videos because I'm in Russia and YouTube is not monetized. And that way I can't make any money. It's like, whatever. I'm not asking for any money. You know, this is just my video diary showing what life is like in the Russian Far East through the eyes of a Canadian. There it is. So whenever I have free time, I come out here to the dacha and I work on it. And even in the wintertime, even if it's minus 25, I was still coming out here. So that's that. Okay, I gotta go. Take care. And like I always say, paka paka.